सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्म विद्या संप्रदाय कर्तृभ्यो वंश ऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः। ओम निधये सर्वविद्यानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां गुरवे सर्वलोकानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यैरिमे गुरु ओम श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। समस्तब्रह्मविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। ओम परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्रुतिमात्रे नमः। ओम श्री वेदव्यास वैशंपायन याज्ञवल्क्य आद्य शंकरादि अस्गुरुभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम श्रुतिमातुः परब्रह्मणः समस्त ऋषीणाम् अनुग्रहद्वारेण अतिशीघ्रगतिना उपनिषद्वेदान्तोक्त ब्रह्मानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं श्री तैत्तिरीय उपनिषदः पारायणं तदनन्तरं भाष्य समेत अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। In our today's chanting, which we will do with utmost Shraddha and Bhakti and Ekagrata, knowing the glory of our Upanishads and therefore knowing its utility in our lives and knowing the glory of our Rishi Parampara and Sanatana Dharma, keeping all that in mind and also keeping in mind that we must learn the Upanishad said Tattwa very soon to get ourselves entered into the Mukti Anubhava. Keeping all those in mind, do the chanting. Today we are doing in the second, the Brahmananda Valli, the Brahmananda Mimamsa portion. It is the 8th mantra, Bhishasmad. Om Bhishasmadvatah pavate Bhishodeti Suryaha Bhishasmadagnischendrascha Mrutyurdhavati Panchama ite Saishanandasya Mimagam sa bhavate Yuva syat sadhu yuvadhyayakaha Ashishto drudishto balishtaha तस्येयं पृथिवी सर्वा वित्तस्य पूर्णा स्यात् स एको मानुष आनन्दः ये शतं मानुष आनन्दाः स एको मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं मनुष्यगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एको देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवगन्धर्वाणामानन्दाः स एकः पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं पितॄणां चिरलोकलोकानामानन्दाः स एक आजानजानां देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमाजानजानां देवानामानन्दाः स एकः कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दः ये कर्मणा देवानपि यन्ते श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं कर्मदेवानां देवानामानन्दाः स एको देवानामानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं देवानामानन्दाः स एक इन्द्रस्यानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतमिन्द्रस्यानन्दाः स एको बृहस्पतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं बृहस्पतेरानन्दाः स एकः प्रजापतेरानन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य चाकामः तस्य ते शतं प्रजापतेरानन्दाः स एको ब्रह्मण आनन्दः श्रोत्रियस्य च कामः तस्य स यश्चायं पुरुषे यश्चासावादित्ये स एकः स य एवं विद अस्माल्लोकात् प्रेत्य एतमन्नमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं प्राणमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं मनोमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतं विज्ञानमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति एतमानन्दमयमात्मानमुपसङ्क्रामति तदप्येष श्लोको भवति यतो वाचो निवर्तन्ते अप्राप्य मनसा सह आनन्दं ब्रह्मणो विद्वान् न बिभेति कुतश्च नीति एतकं हवावन तवते किमहकं साधुना करवं किमहं पापमकरवमिति स य एवं विद्वानेते आत्मानग्गः शृणुते उभे ह्येवैष एते आत्मानग्गः शृणुते य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ अतः श्रीकृष्णयजुर्वेदान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय आरण्यकान्तर्गत तैत्तिरीय उपनिषद ॐ यस्माज्जातं जगत्सर्वं यस्मिन्नेव प्रलीयते येनेदन्धार्यते चैव तस्मै ज्ञानात्मने नमः यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणदः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ तैत्तिरीयकसारस्य मयाचार्यप्रसादतः विस्पष्टार्थरुचीनां हि व्याख्येयं सम्प्रणीयते अथ प्रथमा शिक्षा प्रथमोऽनुवाकः शान्तिप्रार्थनामन्त्राः ॐ शन्नो मित्रः शं वरुणः शन्नो भवत्वर्यमा शन्न इन्द्रो बृहस्पतिः शन्नो विष्णुरुक्रमः नमो ब्रह्मणे नमस्ते वायो त्वमेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्मासि त्वामेव प्रत्यक्षं ब्रह्म वदिष्यामि ऋतं वदिष्यामि सत्यं वदिष्यामि तन्मामवतो तद्वक्तारमवतो अवतु माम् अवतु वक्तारम् ॐ शान्तिः 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 Salutations to Bhagavan Vedavyasa, salutations to Vaishampayana Rishi, Yajnavalkya Rishi, Adya Shankara Rishi, and our own Guru Parampara, Guru Tattva, Guru Deva, and also Shruti Mata and Parabrahma. Today in our introduction, a simple thought which is familiar to us but same time very important also. It is the question. The three questions, let us say. The question number is, what leaves us? Leaves. What leaves us? Then, what goes with us? Then, what stays with us? What leaves us? What goes with us? What stays with us? Especially when we leave this body, let us say, because it is inevitable thing. And think about it, what leaves us or what we have to leave and go. Both way, look into this own deha of ours. Did we bring the deha of the earlier life to this? No. So does it go with us? It doesn't go. So it leaves us or we have to leave it. आने के टाइम क्या लाए, जाने के टाइम क्या ले जाते हो. This is what we listen about. Same thing we are little deeply, little sincerely we are thinking. All those statements are passing statements we heard so far, though they are of sublime meaning. We are trying to find the sublime meaning in them by giving some time to contemplate. So, what leaves us or what we leave and go? All the money, property, will that go with us? leaves us, we leave it because did we bring any of our earlier lives money, bank balance, or properties? Is it not? And about what? Everybody in our life, relativities, friends, who are the ones who will go with us? Whom we leave, who leave us? Either they leave us and go, or we leave them and go. Because from earlier life, I didn't bring even my mother, father also. Is it not my children or parents or anybody whom did I bring? The physical structures I am talking, the physical bodies. No. So Deha leaves us or we leave and go. All the money property leaves and goes. All the friends and relations leave and go. That way, all the gross achievements. Who knows, in my earlier life, I was a big officer or Karodpati or lot of seva I might have done to the world. Where is all that? That individuality, that identity? Nahi hai. Or maybe I'm a bad person, a criminal, or committed something. Anything is possible, no? So anything physical is not coming with us, is not going with us. Okay. Then what is going with us then? See, the parents I didn't bring from my earlier life. Lekin, with my parents, with what understanding and attitude I related, dealt with them, those samskaras are coming with me. Therefore, in this life, towards my parents, those type of samskaras I am having. Some are highly devoted, surrendered, some are mediocre, some are just neutral, some are even criminal towards the parents. Parents we didn't bring, but our nature to deal with parents. So too, children we did not bring, but our relation, the samskaras we brought. Is it not? That's how we are behaving. Otherwise, where from that attitudes came if we have not brought them from earlier life? Is it not? So, no relative we are bringing, but every samskara to relate with every relative we are bringing. Therefore, what we take from here, what goes with us also is this only. Okay, what type of samskaras be attentive? Consciously or unconsciously, I am developing towards my own body, towards my own parents and all, towards my friends and relations. Those samskaras I carry. Those understandings I carry, those attitudes I carry, along with whatever while living in this world, the punya or papa have done. Punya and papa are the karma. Then the relativity with each one of them, identity with each one of them, they are all the samskar. So if I am too much attached to parents this life, that goes with me next life. Too much attached to wife or children, that goes. Too much attached to the money, that thought goes. Money will not go with me, but attachment with the money. And therefore, in the next life, I pursue only money. So what goes with us, be very careful. What did we bring? We didn't bring our deha from the earlier life. Everything is given here afresh. We didn't bring our parents, our friends, nothing. But what they're all given here. What is brought is all our samskara, all our attitudes, all our intentions, all our understandings, all our that sublime maturity. So they go with us whether we earned them or not. One thing is what any relation in this life I have, they don't go with me in next life. Therefore, in this life only, not only make best use of them for your own evolution, but deal with them in such a way every day that there is a fulfillment in that relation. That samskara should go with me. Like my parents, I won't carry with me into next life. These parents. Therefore, in this life only they are parents to me. Therefore, along with the detachment that they are not going to be with me next life, with full devotion that for this life they are my parents. With that gratitude, when I do the loving service seva to them, that beautiful attitude goes with me. So every life I serve and love parents, that itself, is it not a fulfillment? I am not going. I don't know which country I will be born in next life, but this life I have been Bharat Mata. So in Bharat Mata I am born. If I understand that, I don't know next life in which planet I will be born, in which aquatic yoni I may born. I don't know. I may be born in India only, but maybe as an animal which doesn't know that it is in India. So now I know I'm in this great Bharata Mata. So if I can really respect, revere, serve my nation, that attitude goes with me. Then even if I'm born in any island in the next life, I will be patriotic to my nation. Will it not add to the great joy of contribution when I born? If I am in my country but I don't care India, I only cheat this nation, then wherever I go, I'll be the cheat. Then the due punishment will be there for every cheating which we do. Is it not? And this body will not go with me. But then this body is so sacred, so valuable. It has to be protected, taken care, and made a right use of. Of course, again, nothing of these things go with us. Therefore, no extra attachment, no undue attachment. Make that balance, not attached to this, same time loving and respecting because of its greatness, therefore using it to the best of our purpose of spiritual evolution, at the same time doing our due of expressing that respect, reverence through whatever due seva to be done. Then all those maturities, intellectual understandings and the practices, like I intellectually understood that my body is human body is so great. Therefore, I protected this deha and made best use of it. Intellectual understanding as well as the samskara practice. That goes with me. Whichever the body I will be born, I will take care of it and I will make the best use of it. Like that, life after life, I evolve. So, what leaves us or what we leave and go toward that? No attachment, at the same time, due respect, reverence, make best use of it for the evolution, same time, do our own duty towards them of the seva. So, detached भी है, use भी कर रहे हैं, सेवा. Like you in a government service. You will be retired one day, therefore detached. But using that because you are getting your salary and all. At the same time serving because it's giving you the salary and all. Is it not? So to the parents. No detachment but extreme devotion. They gave me the body and all. Expressing that devotion as the seva. And making use of the parents by getting some skara from them, guidance from them, protection from them, by deserving through right behavior. So what leaves us are these things. Therefore, don't be too attached and too much time waste ज़्यादा नहीं करना. जितना प्यार देना दो, वो अटैचमेंट नहीं होना है. जितना सेवा देना है दो, उससे ज़्यादा अटैचमेंट नहीं होना है. जितना उनसे मिल सकता है, that also only for security and sadhana, no other thing. Make use from them. Beyond that, please be clear that neither I am going to carry you to my next life, nor you are going to come with me in this body. अगर हमारा प्रारब्ध घटिया ऐसा है, शायद in the next body also we will meet. All those permutation combinations are infinite. They are all again unimaginable, very confusing. I should not talk. All of that. कौन से देश का किस जीव से अगले जन्म में मेरा रिश्ता होकर किस हॉस्टल में साथ में रहेंगे नहीं पता हो. So those two uncertain things we should not worry. To whatever the extent our intellect can lift itself and understand, that much only we can do. You understand? This life's mitra can be next life shatru, shatru can be mitra. ये सारा पता नहीं, डिपेंड जब ऋण होता है क्लियर करने के लिए कुछ भी हो सकता है. But that's all beyond our. It's not one janam From how many lives as a jiva to other jivas have done what punya and baba, kiska kya hisab kab khatam karna hai, that goes on. That we don't know. That's why even if somebody intends sadhaka, immediately in one life the mukti will not come, because some inevitable things he'll have to go through and clear off. This is a big subject. If you have that capacity, ability to think, understand, accept, do it. नहीं तो इतना तो समझो, be aware. None of the things are going with me. Therefore, no undue attachment, but serving them. Because while I am living, they are making my life meaningful. At the same time, what best way I can use them for my spiritual evolution. No other thing. Therefore, what leaves are all these. What goes with us is our samskara. So, samskara are anubhava samskara, samskara are the jnana samskara, the samskara are the karma samskara. Okay, the impressions or the residues of the knowledge, residues of the experiences, the residue of the actions. In that knowledge only, all the attitudes, all the relations, all of them come. Therefore, live while this life with such a improved knowledge day by day, and improved habits called as samskara day by day, and improved performances day by day. Action, jnanam, and anubhava. Get good anubhavas. Anubhav of going to temples, anubhav of visiting the masters, all of them. Anubhav of serving the world. These are all experiences. So too the jnanam is the tattva jnanam, the jagat mithyatva jnanam, paramatma alone is real jnanam. I am a jiva, I am here to serve so that all my debts are cleared, and then I can identify with myself. This type of jnanam, they go with us. We never, in this life, if you have no jnanam at all, means in the last life you have not collected. If we are collecting this life, then it goes with us. And how many samskaras, attitudes we specially, uniquely, peculiarly we have for ourselves, not comparable with others. So all that we brought. So what we are now at this moment, close eyes and see क्या ज्ञान मेरा है ना, कौन से अनुभव मैं पाया हूँ. In the same way, what are the habitual actions I am doing? Body will be left, but these go with me. The people will be left, but this goes with me. So in this life with my wife, I live like this. Next life, she may not be wife or somebody else, but I will behave in that way. Is it not? Means with the condition कि in the next life you are man or woman, all that is okay. कुछ भी हो सकता है. But those samskaras go with us. Know it. Okay, what leaves us, how we have to deal with. What goes with us, how to collect. And what goes with us, because the samskaras go, see to it that no negative samskaras are collected. See to it that no negative activities are made habitual. See to it that no ignorance on the name of the knowledge is gathered. Because it goes with you, अगले जन्म में वही दिया जाएगा हमको. Is it not? You learn all the arts of how to trouble others, how to cheat others, how to ditch the government. ये सारे nonsense सीखा मानो. It goes with us next life. तो काय को? Instead of that, if you only learn all shastra, jnanam, etc., that will be with us. Be conscious of very crucial thing it is. And always our life should be only to drop away what are unwanted and keep on gathering what are required, and keep away those are unwanted again, even if they are given to us. नहीं चाहिए बस. ध्यान से समझना इस बात को. Then what stays with us? Whether we are in this body or that body, any number of life, only one thing, that is Paramatma Tattva. Is it not? Only the real self stays with us, in the sense that self alone are we. Nothing stays. Some things we try to make them stay. They stay, but they suffer, trouble us, called as ego, the jiva bhava. We insist it to stay with us. Yeah, it stays, but it gives trouble. Like sometimes you insist your children, grandchildren to stay at home. They stay, but they trouble only because they're nonsense. They don't contribute to any work. तुमको ही खाना बनाना है, कौन तुमको ये सब परोसना है. बुद्धू गोचु बैठ के खाते हैं बफेलो की तरह. They don't do. Very careful about such useless guests, whoever they are, who consume your time. एक दिन का प्यार चलता है, but not that way. At least, especially when you become spiritual, when you know your life and time are very precious. You tell them रह जाओ. अब उनको क्या बहुत प्यार मिल रहा है, फोकट में सब मिल रहा है. जैसे ठीक है पापा मैं रहता हूँ. अब कर क्या रहा है पापा बेटा मिलकर. See, from all these trivial, silly things, murkhatas, if we don't come out, we can never value our time. We can never value our shastras, our guru, our आध्यात्मिक साधना. फिर ऐसे मर जाएंगे एक दिन. Like that, we may stay, ask our ego to stay. It will stay, but only to what? To Jiva Bhava and all. Trouble us only. So what stays is only Ahamatma. What goes with us is knowledge, experiences, the habits. What leaves us is everything gross. And little subtler when we become. Like I am talking to you. Whom am I talking to? Your body? The 5.6 height as well as 68-72 kg. And I am talking to the jiva in you, the sadhaka in you. See, if we can develop this, that I am not interacting with the dehas, I am interacting with the jiva, that we will be able to know when I know that I am a jiva and not this deha, which itself takes time. Only when you lot of pondering, contemplation do, after listening from the Shastra, that Deha is a house, I am house do, individual. Deha has nothing to do for itself. I have to do something for the Deha with the Deha. So I am in the Deha, the Dehi. In the same way, whom I am talking to you? Who are the audience in front of me? Are the Deha? Then I am gone totally wrong. And I have to become aware. Though I am not addressing Deha, I am addressing Jiva. That's how the Jiva in you only is receiving, not the Deha. Yet I must become aware as a part of sadhana. This is interaction between the Jivas, not the Deha. The higher level, why Deha also, why Jiva also, only Paramatma. When you come to Paramatma level, there is no interaction required because you and I are one. वो तो फिर उपनिषद के स्टडी में आएगा धीरे धीरे. बट इन टुडेस इंट्रोडक्शन, लिटिल सीरियसनेस, सिंसियरनेस. In this life, if I do lot of puja and japa, not only the punya of that comes to me, not only the satisfaction and joy toward the end of the life comes to me that I have done it, not only the habit of it happens, so most importantly, it goes with me into my next life. ओके, मैं नामक जीव मेरे संस्कारों को, फिर मेरे आइडेंटिफिकेशन विथ द उपाधियों को, एंड टुवर्ड द थिंग्स बीइंग्स. थिंग्स वॉन्ट टू गो, बट माई अटैचमेंट्स विथ देम गोस. दैट्स व्हाई यू सी इन दिस लाइफ एवरीबॉडी इज अटैच्ड टू समथिंग. किसी को गाड़ियों का शौक है, किसी को गार्डनिंग का शौक है, किसी को घूमने का, खाने का. कहाँ से लाया? Knowingly or unknowingly, he developed earlier life. In this life also, what are the things we are developing the strong bond with? We have to be aware. And we should know their worth. When we know it is not worthy, should leave it. Like if I develop a habit of watching TV all the time, that goes with me where I go. And time waste, energy waste. Therefore, drop that habit. So next life, there are some people, उनके घर में टीवी होता है, सब देखते हैं, वो देखता ही नहीं, वो मतलब he did not develop that habit. But he has a habit of studying newspaper. शुरू से अंत तक 5 पेपर पढ़ने तक उनको खाना जब नहीं होता. So as regard TV is concerned, that negative habit did not bring, but studying the paper came. And he is helpless. He knows it also, there is no content worthy. But he is a helpless victim because of the habit. Like many of us know, there is no value in talking half an hour to somebody on phone. No need. 2 minutes पे खत्म बात. But what do we do? Those that fellow talks 15 minutes and you also answer 15 minutes. They're all the weaknesses because of habit. There's no habit of tell me what's the matter, why you called. Okay, it's important. Talk 2 minutes. Not over. See you. हो गया. आदत के मजबूर. Everything. 3, 5, 10, 6 मिनट 8 मिनट में खाना होना चाहिए. But 25 minutes we eat. It's a habit. Like that, so many habits go with us. So, habit is the physical activity. So many samskaras go with us. The impressions about the likes and dislikes toward the things and beings, and all other those subtle habits of labeling the people, finding the fault with them. ये सारे चीजें हो जाते हैं. So, to the knowledge which we gained. Many of us gain that knowledge which has to be left here and goes. Physics, chemistry, some of them may go come with us, therefore that person in that life becomes mathematician, physician. But जितना भी भौतिक ज्ञान सीखो वो तो मुक्ति देने वाले तो नहीं है. Is it not? Therefore be aware. So I am developing the samskara of studying Shastra. So that goes with me. Samskara of giving satsanga, that is goes with me. Samskara of doing any of sadhana, that goes with me. The samskara of or the samskara, the values or the attitudes of looking in everyone the Paramatma. Gratitude to everyone. If at all I am doing all that, see those things we have to. It goes with us. Develop every moment there should be collection of those valuable things which go with us. And also withdrawal of those things which are not required, even though they go with us. And not worried about those who don't go with us. जो हमारे साथ हैं जाते हैं उसमें अच्छे भी बुरे भी होते हैं. तो अच्छे को ही डाल लो, बुरे नहीं. छोटू जो रह जाते हैं जब तक हो कॉन्शियसली रहना विथ ड्यू ड्यूटी. Doing the duty, making benefit. Like when parents are alive, duty of serving them can be done. The benefit of getting all security from them also can be gained. Both can't be done when they die. But what we have done or not done, samskara goes into next life. And those who don't have any love, respect for parents, they are just animals only. Therefore, they'll be born as animals. Because animals don't love, respect that much the parents after certain time. Like that. Clear? So today's thought is what leaves us, what goes with us, what stays with us. Be little strongly, clearly aware, not vaguely, not with tamo guna. That सो ही रहेंगे क्या बोल रहे हैं सुनाई नहीं दे रहा. Not with rajo guna, that it is just heard but not understood, heard but not caught. So with Suddha Sattva Guna, very clear. Oh ho! So the Jnanam goes with me, the Samskaras goes with me, the habitual working goes with me. So let me develop positive Jnanam, positive Samskara, then habitual activities of the noble deeds. Let it go with. And the negative also go with me if I do them, therefore don't do. So to these things beings, nobody goes. This husband will not go with you in next life. This body husband, he may come with your karva chauth and all, but your attitude continues. Because you yourself will not have this deha. How can he have? Even if the prarabdha is strong, really साथ क्या 70 जन्म भी हो सकता है. Between two jivas, if that much of len den hai. But as I told you, these permutation combination depend on millions of things. Because how many lives हम कितने जीवों से क्या क्या. अगले जन्म में जिस जीव के साथ मेरा नाता होगा, in this life he must be in 2000 light years far away. He may come next life. You don't know. Just like, when you are in flight. You never know if a person from Canada is sitting next to you. How do you know suddenly? कैसे कैसा होगा? था प्रारब्ध. Hmm. That things which are beyond our present state of mind need not worry. But what can be understandable and practical, we can do. If you are in a highest yoga sthiti of transcending your own individuality, in your own understanding and go even beyond the mind or time, then you can visualize at one go. लाइक एक बस जा रहा है, उसके पीछे दूसरा जा रहा है, ये जाने के बाद ही वो दिखेगा। फिर ये, बट यू गो ऑन टू द स्काई, you can see all the 100 buses lined up. So too, when we go beyond the time and our individuality, we can see every individual's past, present, and future. That is yoga. High level of yoga done through thousands of janmas, hundreds and janmas. We don't have only bhoga in this life. How can we don't understand our own body mind now? How to when to talk about reaching those status? Anyway, but it is not required. Some people who take up that work are given by the Lord that work. For them, those yoga siddhis of seeing others, past, present, future are given. But that is not mukti. Mukti is only Atma Anubhav. He also, that Siddha Purusha also have to be a Atma Gnani for his mukti. As a Siddha Purusha, he may guide us, help us, bless us, tell him कि वे तुम्हारा ये फ्यूचर हो रहा है तो केयरफुल रहना. He will tell that, but he is mukta or not, only in his Atma Gnana it is proved. And a yogi, a Siddha Purusha, can be Atma Gnani and cannot be also, may not be. Because these are all matter related siddhis there. Anyway, by the way, it's not our topic. Topic is what leaves us, what goes with us, what stays with us. Okay. Now with this in mind, let us every day add the Adhyatmika Jnana, Adhyatmika Samskara, Adhyatmika Karma. No other thing. Is it not? No other thing, even little. In that way, when we become strong and ruthless in rejecting everything which is not required for sadhana, and strongly with all effort we inculcate everything which helps us in our adhyatmic sadhana, that is the real achievement. And who fights with us, who refutes or who refuses is our own inner mind strength, intellect's weakness. Then the intellect is made strong with correct knowledge, authentic knowledge, and conviction. That direct, authentic knowledge do convince do intellect can slowly control the mind, which is at present doesn't allow us to do all these good things. इतना अंदर युद्ध है, inner Kurukshetra, between the Pandavas of the Buddhi and the Kauravas of the Mala. हर एक के होता ही है जिंदगी में. In my life also, I have my own buddhi, my own mind. Sometimes the buddhi wins, many times the mind wins. I know that. So slowly I am making the buddhi stronger. Slow होता है. धीरे धीरे दिमाग को शास्त्र ज्ञान से इतना स्ट्रांग बनाओ कि वो मनमानी को मन का कंट्रोल कर पाएगा. इंटरनल युद्ध. Clear? Now let us come to our Dashama Anuvaka of Shiksha Valli. So what is Dashama Anuvaka of Shiksha Valli? Very simple. The great saint sage Trishanku, who has lived his life according to all the 9 Anuvakas, become so fit for the Atma Anubhava that his Guru taught the Brahma Jnana, Atma Jnana. He experienced it. His experience he is proclaiming here. Iti Trishankoho Veda Anuvachanam. Okay, in short, what is? Like in short, what is there in the Navama Anuvaka? The balance between Rutam Satyam Ityadi one side and Swadhyaya Pravachanam the other side. Eighth Anuvaka, what we were told, take Omkara as Alambana to do the Upasana of the Mahat Brahma as well as Parabrahma. In the 7th Anuvaka, what we were told about the Pangta Upasana, inside and outside. Adhyatmika Pangta, Adibhautika Pangta. In the 6th Anuvaka, what we were told, Hridaya Akashagata, Jiva ko pehchan kar, consciously Yoga Marga se merge this Jiva in identity with Agni Vayu Aditya or Mahat Brahma. 5th Anuvaka, what we were told, do the Vyaharti Upasana. 4th Anuvaka, what we were told, do the yajna to get money, again to do the yajna for the Upata Durtakshaya. and do the japa of Yashchandasam mantra, keeping that Paramatma as Omkara, who is the essence of the Veda, asking him that give me the Medas. Medayas Prunotu. Third Anuvaka, what we told, the Samhita Upanishad or Samhita or Sandhi Upasana. Mata Purarupam Pitottarupam or Acharya Purarupam Antevasi Uttararupam. Second Anuvaka, what we were told, the importance of Shiksham Vyakyasyama. Is it not? First one is most important, Shanno Mitraha Sham Varunaha. Every time in the memory of that Mitra Varuna, at least before the class, oh Mitra, the Lord of the daytime, Varuna, Lord of the night time, then Aryama, Vraspati, I am in this path of spirituality. Please equip my equipments. Please make me fit. Please be with me. Please no untoward happens to me or because of me. How clear, see, every of the Anuvaka and all of them are the sequential evolutions in sadhana. Dhyan se. We spend sufficient time, therefore we are able to relate to it, remember it. We are only browsed through that, kuch yaad bhi nahi rehta. Now, there's a satisfaction, at least to me, though we have spent 4 months only for one Valli, yet it was worthy, fruitful. We did not disrespect or less respect anything. We tried our best to duly respect every mantra with Bhashyam. Up to our capacity. It may have more subtler, deeper understandings, but हमको जो हो सकता है उतना तो करने का तृप्ति तो हो गया ना. In the same way, in the Dashama Anuvaka is the Brahmanubhuti proclaimed by Trishanku. He said both. I got Brahmanubhava and that Brahmanubhava is like this. And why it came, this 10th Anuvaka, this one, only to tell us that the 9 Anuvakas, when prepared you prepared yourself with the 9 Anuvaka. Practice, not only intellectual understanding, definitely you become fit for Brahmanubhuti, which is the theme of the Upanishad. Upanishad theme is not Upasana. Upanishad theme is not to propitiate Mahat Brahma and with him, but Apnoti Swarajyam, Apnoti Manasvatim, Bhakpatim. There are intermediate snacks there. That is not our goal. They are refreshments. Our goal is Aham Brahmasmi. And what is that Aham Brahmasmi Anubhuti or sadhana or jnanam? It will be told in second Valli. But before entering to that, you may have require some inspiration. Is it there? Is it possible? In advance, we are telling in this early only, Trishanku has got it. So when Trishanku gets, everybody gets. But be like a Trishanku. Okay. Now let us chant or read the Sambandha Bhashya as we did yesterday, just for 2 minutes. Okay. Om Atashri Krishna Yajurvedantargata Taittiriya Shakhantargata Taittiriya Aranyakantargata Taittiriya Upanishadaha Siksha Valyam Dashamonuvakaha Sambandha Bhashya Anubandha Bhashya Sri Adi Shankara Paramatmana Avatarika Bhashya. What is that? Aham vrukshasya reriva iti swadhyayartho mantra amnaya. Amnaya means Veda. Mantra amnaya means Veda mantra. Mantra amnaya, Veda mantra. And this Veda mantra starts with Aham vrukshasya reriva. Therefore, Aham vrukshasya reriva, etc. It means etc. mantra. Or what for? Please, we are hinting you in the beginning only. Swadhyaya artha. Here, the Swadhyaya is, as we said yesterday, meaningful japa. Meaningful japa is knowing the meaning of it, with the meaning kept in the mind, keep on doing the japa. And these beautiful mantra, when with the meaning in the heart, we do japa. First thing is what? We get full inspiration and confidence. Second, we get through the inspiration, initiation of going to the Guru and get taught about this Brahma Vidya. Then we listen from him, we do sadhana and reach out. Swadhyaya, like Om Namah Shivaya. This mantra is Swadhyaya, wherein I know I am doing Namaskar to Shiva in that mantra, consciously. Om Namah Shivaya is a mantra not to be only at the lips level, no? It is a word uttered outside. Outer word utterance is only to avoid distraction. In other words, to bring concentration. But concentration is not goal. With the concentrated mind, what we have to do is what is said in that mantra, that I am doing namaskara to Shiva. And who is that Shiva? Depends what do you understand and take. Is an idol only? Is it only a Leela Shiva or Parabrahma Shiva? Depending on that will be your namaskar. Is it not? If it is a Parabrahma Shiva, there the namaskara is the prayer to unite with him. If he is an Ishvara Shiva, then the namaskara is to ask him to give us this or that word or prayers, whatever, protection, etc. But mainly is what? Om Namah Shiva is an effort leading to an experience of I am saluting Bhagavan Shiva. Keeping that in mind, doing Om Namah Shivaya mantra japa is called Swadhyaya. What is said here as Swadhyaya. Is it not? Otherwise, I just say Om Namo Narayana, Om Namah Shivaya, and I don't even mean what I say, then it doesn't click. It doesn't even reach God. गॉड तक जाना है तो उनका एड्रेस होना है ना उस पे. आपसे मुंह से निकाले हवा तो हवा में मिल जाता है वो द जप. आउटर एयर गोइंग इनसाइड, इनर एयर गोइंग आउटसाइड. सम एयर ऐसा बिना मीनिंग का कोई शब्द हम आवाज निकालते हैं कि नहीं हवा बाहर फेंकते हुए. वी डू इट नो, चीख के साथ भी कहो या एक्सेलिंग के साथ और डूइंग प्राणायामा. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द साउंड कमिंग आउट व्हेन द air is coming out when we are doing all this? There is no meaning. So too, what is the meaning of Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayana when we are chanting with the mouth? So there is no meaning because this also हवा बाहर छोड़ रहे हैं वो भी हवा. Meaning हमको देना पड़ता है. Is it not? I have to feel the meaning for it, no? Like I love you or respect you. When I say it's only a word. Anything तुम इधर उधर फेंको उसका आवाज आता है. This is also the hitting of my tongue with the palatals made this sound come out. To that I give meaning. That I mean it. When I say I love you, respect you, I really have that bhava. Behind that I know the conviction, reason, and I am convinced about it. That you are regular, that you are sincere, that you are so matured, you are so wonderful compared to thousands of people in the universe, lakhs of. When I know all of that and genuinely I have my love, respect for you, then when I utter it, it really have that impact in the receiver. And I enjoy it. When I say I respect you, not that I am giving you joy. First, I am enjoying. That is called Swadhyaya. Is it not? Every utterance should become a Swadhyaya, where you know the meaning and you are doing. And the utterance therefore has to be meaningful, not meaningless, fruitful, not fruitless, useful, not useless. So all our abhyases also are Swadhyaya, but they have negative result. All our love, respect are the Swadhyaya but positive. All our namaskara, sloka chantings are the Swadhyaya. They have to be done with the meaning and attitude. So you understood what is the meaning of Swadhyaya? In general, at our limited level of understanding, स्वाध्याय का अर्थ सामने किताब लगाकर यू रटना उसको. श्री भगवानुवाच or any mathematical rule or law or principle or the tables. We thought that is Swadhyaya. No, Swadhyaya means what? The utterance of the mantras with the meaning kept in awareness. Therefore, bhava actually naturally generated. Okay? Therefore, is it a deep meditation or an action? It is not meditation, it is an action. But action becoming upasana leading to qualify for the meditation. Okay? तो करना है, जो भी स्वाध्याय इत्यादि सबको करना पड़ता है. हर एक चीज करना है और वो चीज जिसको करने से मेडिटेशन होता है, दैट इज अल्टीमेट करना, दैट इज कॉन्टेम्पलेशन. Contemplation always is about the self and not self. आत्मात्मक विचारणा ही ultimate contemplation है. That leads to the rejection of the anatma, establishing in the atma. Before that, the reflection is there, where we try to understand What is Atma? What is an Atma? With the help of the words spoken by the Guru, example given by the Guru, logic told by the Guru, and the mantras explained by the Guru. Okay. So, Aham Vrukshasya Reriva iti Swadhyaya Artha Mantra Amnaya. This Vedanta Upanishad mantra, Aham Vrukshasya Reriva, is for what purpose? Swadhyaya Artham means what? With the meaning kept in the mind, you are doing the japa of it continuously till the mantra also is kept in the heart by hearted. The meaning of that also goes so deep in the heart. It's all intellectual, it's all effort, it's all thoughtful, not beyond. This leads to a conviction that if Trishanka has reached that experience of Brahma and is proclaiming it to us that he got it and he is liberated now, why not I do it? That thought will come. Then I pursue the Guru. How did you get that? And he tells this is Atma, this is Anatma. You have to contemplate the Atma and reject the Anatma, then establish in the Atma. That will be Brahma Vidapnoti Param, which will be in the next Valli. First line understood? Aham Vriksha Saririva iti Swadhyaya Arthaha Mantra Amnaya. Okay, now why Swadhyaya all has to be done? Ki Swadhyaya cha Vidya Utpattaye. Why the Swadhyaya has to be done? Slowly for the Utpatti of the Vidya. And Vidya Utpatti has two levels. One, intellectual understanding and conviction. Second, Anubhava. Swadhyaya is Vidya Utpattaye. Clear? And this is in connection with earlier Valli, earlier Anuvaka. Swadhyaya pravasane eveti nako maudgalyaha tadditapastadidavaha. So pravachan karoge, but पहले अपने स्वाध्याय के द्वारा you establish in yourself, then whatever you do becomes pravachana, or any pravachana you do becomes effective. Anyway, when you are pure and selfless, then only you do swadhyaya and know the anubhava. When you have the anubhava, because you are already pure and selfless, you will definitely do the prachara of it. pravachan. तो होगा ही. जो सेल्फलेस है वही परमात्मा को पाएगा. बिकॉज इज सेल्फलेस ही विल वांट टू दैट परमात्मा टू एवरीवन थ्रू द प्रवचन. दैट एनीवे विल कम. Therefore, what we have to attend on to this Swadhyaya. So, it was said in the Swadhyaya Pravachane. What is Swadhyaya Pravachana was defined by Shankara, but Shruti Mata did not tell. So, here the Trishanku'S Swadhyaya. His Swadhyaya is his Anubhava. Okay? And his Swadhyaya Anubhava is becoming Pravachana to us. So, his Pravachana to us should become our Swadhyaya. Our Swadhyaya should lead us to our Anubhava. After that, our Anubhava should become Pravachana for others, which will become Swadhyaya for them. Clear? Swadhyaya cha Vidya Utpattaye. Vidya Utpatti. Vidya Utpatti at the intellectual conviction that Atma alone is real, everything other than is imaginary projection. And when you value the imaginary projection, it goes on gathering the value of reality, covering the reality. Therefore, I have to devalue the value given to any projected thing. I have to value the reality to reach the reality. All this is called intellectual knowledge. It's called Vidya, conviction. Then that intellectual knowledge is not sufficient. अनुभव चाहिए. अनुभव के लिए साधना ध्यानम निरंतर till the अनुभव comes. So that's why everywhere in all Shastras you listen these two words, Jnanam, Vijnanam. Jnanam is intellectual knowledge. Vijnanam is two things. One is practice of those practices to convert the intellectual knowledge to Anubhava. Then all that practices leading to Anubhava. Anubhava को ही विज्ञान दो एक ही शब्द दोनों के लिए कहते हैं. Actually, if you put it like this, Jnanam is theoretical knowledge, Vijnanam is Anubhava Jnanam. Obviously, theory becomes Anubhava only when you do certain things. Is it not? Therefore, what is the word for that certain things? Either you call it as sadhana. Jnanam, sadhana, Vijnanam. Or Jnanam and Vijnanam. Vijnanam is sadhana, sadhana takes to siddhi. Jnanam is intellectual knowledge. So that intellectual conviction, sadhana anubhuti, called as Vidya Utpatti. For the Vidya Utpatti is this Swadhyaya. And why do you say Vidya Utpatti? And for that, this is your Swadhyaya you have to do. And this mantra is for this Swadhyaya. This mantra is for Swadhyaya, you told. Swadhyaya is for Vidya Utpatti, you told, understood. But why Vidya Utpatti? Prakaranat. Don't forget, you are studying Upanishad. Upanishad's purpose is Vidya Utpatti, therefore Avidya Nasha, therefore Samsara Nasha. Prakaranat, actually हम बैठे ही इसलिए. Prakaranat means that is the purpose of entire life. That's the purpose of our coming together. That's the purpose of studying Upanishads or any Vidya. Purpose of finally studying Upanishad. हम मिले ही इसलिए. हम पहली बात मैं पैदा हुआ हूँ इसलिए. That is called the context. और हम मिले हैं उसीलिए second context. We are studying Upanishad, not any time pass grantha. We are not talking Yajnayaga बताने वाला कर्म कांड portion. Though it came in between, but it is anushangika because it's required. अंतःकरण शुद्धि सबके लिए चाहिए इसलिए उसका जिक्र हुआ. बट दैट वाज नॉट टेकन एज गोल. गोल इज राइट फ्रॉम बिगिनिंग. उपनिषद का एक ही है ब्रह्म विद्या उत्पत्ति. प्रकरणात्. प्रकरण मीन्स दैट इज द. प्रकरण मीन्स दैट इज व्हाट गिव्स मुक्ति. प्रकरण मीन्स एवरी जीवा इज born for that only. Prakana is every guru shishya meet for that only, whether they know it or not. If they know it, they do it. If they don't know, they do wrong thing. So, and you and I have come together for that, studying Upanishad for that. हम बैठ कर ऐसे न्यूज़पेपर थोड़ी पढ़ रहे. We are studying Vedanta, Upanishad, and what is that in that Brahma Vidya? And what gives mukti? Only Brahma Vidya. So mukti is given by Brahma Vidya, therefore Brahma Vidya is prakarana. We are doing Upanishad Adhyanam, Upanishad's theme is Brahma Vidya, so that is a prakaranam. Other than this Upanishadic Brahma Vidya study, you and I have no need to contact each other in any other way. How are you related to me? How am I related to you? Nowhere. Why should we also, first of all? I am a sannyasi. मेरा अपना काम. You are in your own busy schedule. So, prakarana context of our coming together is Vidya Utpatti. तो उपनिषद विद्या बोलती है, मुक्ति विद्या से मिलता है, हम और आप मिले भी विद्या से. ऐसे ऑल दिस प्रकरणास कंटेक्स्ट प्रूव दैट विद्या उत्पत्ति इज फॉर विच वी आर देयर. एंड विद्या कम्स विद स्वाध्याय. स्वाध्याय के लिए मंत्र दिया. See, these many times I am repeating for me to have doubtless clarity and also let that knowledge sink into become strong memory. And the sequence of, you see, we have to go to the Guru, listen from his mantra, do the swadhyaya of it. With that, the vidya should be utpanna. That should be first theoretical, thereafter experiential. When the vidya comes as anubhava, you are mukta. देखो इसको 10 बार बोल के देखो. Are we not becoming stronger in our goal and means? And daily करते जाओ तो, like you are listening every day, I do pranams to samasta devata bhyo rishibhyo munibhyo namaha. Because daily we are doing, it has become such an effortless habit. And to that, when I add the bhavana also, the rishis receive these prayers. They are always everywhere there. Then will they not reciprocate by blessing to give us capacity, not only to study Upanishad, but to understand, but get convinced and practice experience? अभ्यास बल से. तो डेली वी आर चैंटिंग उपनिषद मंत्र. अभ्यास बल से आइडिया आ रहा है कि नहीं हमको? इसलिए स्वाध्याय इज जप of the mantra with the meaning so that the dissimilar thoughts go away and this becomes strong in us. ओम नमः शिवाय जप इसलिए ओम नमः नारायण. बट इन दैट वेदांतिक विचारणा नहीं है, ब्रह्म तत्व का नहीं है. इस मंत्रों में है सीधा साधा, उसमें लाना पड़ता है. यहाँ स्ट्रेट है. When we chant it, you will know it. So, aham vriksha saririva iti swadhyayartha mantramnayah swadhyayah cha vidya utpatte prakaranatu. Okay. Next one, vidya artham hi idam prakaranam. Prakaranam is this particular entire life, this particular Upanishad, and even now this particular Dashama Anuvaka is vidya artham hi idam prakaranam. This prakarana is not for upasana, not for anything else, but for the vidya prapti only. And nacha anya arthatvam avagamyate. There is no anya artha you can conclude by chanting mantra. Like in the earlier Upasana mantras, there was falashruti of something of the world was told. Therefore, that was not Vidya, more of so it was a Upasana. But Isme, when you listen to Trishanku's mantra, is only talking about his own Brahmanubhuti. Brahmanubhuti is Atma Vidya. Therefore, in this Prakaranam, Vidya only is there. There is no question of Avidya. Avidya means Upasana and Karma. Though it is coming in between the two karma kanda portions, yet this doing of chanting also is a karma, but purpose of this karma is not any outer karma phala. Purpose of this is vidya utpatti paramparaya. First antakarana shuddhi, then conviction, then dhyana, then anubhuti. So vidya utpatyartham hi vidya artham hi idam prakaranam nacha anyarthatvam avagamyate. Now, these are the hints at a higher level of maturity. We will know why Bhagavan Shankara is strongly telling. He is differentiating as in our mind the purpose of the earlier 9 anuvakas and this one. They are their own level valuable. Now, here, this 10th anuvaka only for Vidya. Like in that 8th anuvaka, if you see, what he told in the earlier anuvakas, only the Mahat Brahma Upasana was not done, not Parabrahma. But 10th, 8th anuvaka came when the Pranava was told. Pranava is the Alambana board for Parat Brahma, Mahat Brahma. Special attention hai wahan. Special mentioning hai ki nahi, yaad hai? Here also, this 10th anuvaka is a japa mantra. Okay, you have to do the japa. It is a karma. But uddesha of this japa karma, the japa upasana is not for getting any of the outer results or the higher or greater results of the bhautika, like becoming one with Mahat Brahma ityadi. No. This particular sadhana of japa is karma only, but the purpose is vidya utpatti. Because what Trishanku is talking about Vidya, Atma Vidya, there's no doubt at all. Why it has to be told by him? Ki what we are doing, for what we have to do, we must know. So earlier Prakaranas we have done definitely for the blessing of Mahat Brahma. So the Upasanas were aimed at him. At that time, Parabrahma ka ख्याल ज़्यादा नहीं. Let's remember, what Shankara Bhagavan is doing is true bhashya to what is written. He is not interpreting in his way. He is explaining what is said in Upanishad and why it might have been said like that by that Rishi. To the best of his ability, he is explaining to us. So, what is he introducing to us? What is he preparing his mind for us? My dear friends, do you know we are starting 10th Anuvaka? Yeah. Do you know how it starts with? Aham Rukshasya Rerivaya. Do you know what is the content of it? No. I know it, I am telling you. In fact, actually, Usme the Trishanku is telling is Brahmanubhuti. Therefore, do you understand that this 10th Anuvaka, though it is a Upasana, but it is aimed for Brahma Vidya. Therefore, Brahma Vidya Utpatti Rupi Phala Akanksha Karte Hue. Okay? No other Phala Akanksha. Is Aham Vriksha Saririva Mantras Swadhyaya means Japa with meaning in the mind, we must do. He is preparing our mind like that. Like that, parents prepare the child, beta वहाँ जा रहे हो इतना पैसे लोन लेकर I am sending you. So there, don't get distracted, don't waste your time, don't get lost in their friends and all nonsense. You have to study and get good marks and get good job and make us also happy. You also are happy. For that only we are sending you, not for anything else. Matured parents undoubtedly clearly not only tell while going, but they continuously remind. In the same way, a matured guru here in the form of Shankara as well as the Rishi of the Upanishad. This is what Trishanku said. Therefore, be prepared. That is 10th Anuvaka. Though it is a karma where you have to do the japa of this, which is called Swadhyaya with the meaning in the mind. Purpose is what? Brahma Vidya Utpatti. Don't attribute any other purpose. Don't expect any other purpose, and also don't do without the purpose also. There is a purpose, there is a certain purpose, there is no other purpose. There is a purpose. Certainly. What is that? Vidya Utpatti. And no other thing of any other worldly thing other than Brahma Tattva should be the goal aimed at while doing the swadhyaya of this mantra. Are you clear? Like like when we were telling about Omkara, take Om as Mahat Brahma and ask him what you want, but finally you ask him, Oh Mahat Brahma Omkara, please clear my path for the Parabrahmanveshanam. We told, if you remember. Then you take Om as Parabrahma and tell to that Om Parabrahma, please reveal you to me. Is it not like you talk to wife or children, beta le aao, khana paroso? You are addressing, they are doing. So too you are addressing Mahat Brahma or Parabrahma through the Omkara and they will do for you. We saw that there. Here also, Swadhyaya. Vidya artamidam prakaranam nacha anya artatvam avagamyate. You cannot conclude that there is other meaning is there in this particular Anuvaka. Okay. Now, the sadhana. Conclusion. Swadhyayena cha vishuddha sattvasya vidya utpatti avakalpate. Kalpyate. Avakalpate. So that person who has made his sattva antakarana very purest through this svadhyaya, for him only the vidya utpatti happens. Literal meaning of this sentence. The one who has made his antakarana vishuddha. Sattva means antakarana here. Vishuddha means purest of the pure. The one who has made his antakarana vishuddha with this svadhyaya of the aham vriksha sareriva mantra, then only he becomes qualified for the vidya utpatti in his experience. Literal meaning. Now the explanation. What is svadhyaya? Chanting this mantra with the meaning. What is the vishuddhi in the antakarana? Dissimilar thoughts go away because you are doing the japa of it. Meaning of that you are keeping in the mind and contemplating. Therefore, the glory of the meaning of that mantra reveals you the glory of the Atma Tattva. Is it not? That is second Vishuddhi. Then that Atma Tattva or Brahma Tattva alone, therefore, I must gain. If this single pointed desire comes off, that is the third Vishuddha Sattva. With that Vishuddha Sattva is purest Antakarana. Purest Antakarana is that which has no goal other than Paramatma. And in pursuing that Paramatma goal, the Vishuddha Sattva or Antakarana merges in Paramatma, giving us the Anubhava of that Paramatma as ourselves. So for reaching to that, Vishuddha Sattva is required. And that Vishuddha Sattva is achieved through Swadhyaya. So, Swadhyayena cha Vishuddha Sattvasya. Vishuddha Sattva means single pointed is brought by avoiding the multi-pointedness through japa. Then glory of the Brahma Tattva is understood because Trishanku is talking about his Brahmanubhuti, which we are going to see one by one. Because it is so glorious, then we get tempted to achieve that. Then that alone I want, nothing other than. All this is Vishuddha Sattva. Then who gives that to me? That Anubhuti. It's a Guru only who teaches me and tells me the technique of meditation. So I listen from him and I follow the meditational or contemplative techniques he is given. Exactly that only I will do, no other thing. This conviction is Vishuddha Sattva, and doing that alone is again the Vishuddha Sattva. And when it is done and we go to the peak level of the Dhyana Ityadi, this instrument Vishuddha Sattva or purest Antakarana with which I am doing that, remember, that also dissolves, giving us the experience of Brahma Tattva. That is why Swadhyayena Vishuddha Sattvasya Swadhyayena cha Vishuddha Sattvasya Vidya Utpatti va Akalpate. Only for him the Vidya comes. Vidya of both levels. Repeatedly when you chant mantra with the meaning, then only the conviction of Brahma Tattva comes. Only then, after that, the second Vidya, meaning the Anubhava, also is followed by this thing only. Swadhyaya se, Vishuddha Sattva se. So, Swadhyaya, Vishuddha Tattva, then Vidya Utpatti. Swadhyaya, Vishuddha Sattva, Vidya Utpatti. Swadhyaya, Vishuddha Sattva, Vidya Utpatti. Swadhyaya means chanting this mantra as japa repeatedly with the meaning in the mind. Vishuddha Sattva is therefore no other goal, single pointedly Paramatma alone is goal. And to reach to Paramatma, whatever sadhana told by the Guru, that only we are doing. That's called Vishuddha Sattva. Reaching to Vidya Utpatti means the experience of Brahma Tattva happens. See, when you give some time and contemplate on every word, How crystal clear the meaning. Therefore, how pakka is our Bhagwan's Bhashya. Therefore, how great are our Upanishadic literature. Will we not feel that respect? Don't we feel that type of self confidence also? यार मुझे ये बातें जो कभी सुना ही नहीं, अब सुन रहा हूँ, समझ रहा हूँ. So this is what the human life is for. This is what I have to pursue. I have wasted all my time energy for all useless things. आएगा नहीं कि दिमाग में. So he gave the Anubandha Bhashya. Now the mantra and its explanation. And so beautiful it is. We'll chant the mantra now and we'll see the meaning tomorrow only. If I start, it's a big one. Tomorrow, without any of introduction, straight the mantra charana, then literal meaning of that mantra, then Bhasha Yukta mantra explanation, the summary of that. This is how we try to study. Okay. Now तो 3 बार चैंट करना. कल तो आपसे 11 बार चैंट कराऊंगा मैं toward the end, because this is Swadhyayartham, Japartham, this mantra. And I told you, keep the target of chanting of this mantra. And keep, I already started. I have done already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 times. मुझे तो और बहुत करना है. सुबह उठते ही करता हूँ, रात को सोने से पहले करते करते. Going on. Okay. Om aham rukshasya reriva kirti prushtham gireriva ordhva pavitro vajineva samrutamasmi dravinagam savarchasam sumedha amrutokshitah iti trishankor vedanuvachanam. Chota mantra, इसलिए you can do more times. Aham rukshasya reriva kirti prushtham gireriva ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वाजिनीव स्वमृतमस्मि द्रविणगं सवर्चसं सुमेधा अमृतोक्षितः इति त्रिशङ्कोर्वेदानुवचनम्. अहं वृक्षस्य रेरिव कीर्तिः पृष्ठं गिरेरिव ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वाजिनीव स्वमृतमस्मि द्रविणगं सवर्चसं सुमेधा अमृतोक्षितः इति त्रिशङ्कोर्वेदानुवचनम्. Don't say I'm not able to chant. You disrespected Sanskrita, therefore you are born in an asanskrita languaged place. Now respect the Sanskrita, you will be born. Don't get attached to anything. Attach to the best. Like I am Telugu. I am not attached to Telugu. I will attach to the best one. Whether which or it may be. And coincidentally, the best is Sanskrit. Therefore, I attach to that. Don't attach to the people. Attach to the best. Attachment means then you will get the best. So don't get attached to your Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Punjabi. That is only in this life. And that is abstraction for Sanskrit. Therefore, attached to Sanskrit, then you will be born in such a place. The next life, right from beginning, everything in Sanskrit. And that is what helps us in studying Shastra, because Shastras are in Sanskrit. So this is a tongue-twisting type of tough chantings, Veda mantras. And for a novice of Sanskrit, even simple slokas like Vakratunda Mahakaya, bolo Vakratunda Mahakaya, ये बकरे को लाएगा वो. अरे यार, don't say va, it is ba. But in Punjab, they don't say, or in Bengal, they don't say va. Bengal and Orissa, they say va ko ba. Like, the Bangladesh has become Bangladesh. So to Vivekananda, no, Vivekananda. Vabayor Avedaha. Is it not? So Vakratunda, bolo Bhakratunda Mahaka. Yeah, you are insulting Sanskrit. Properly karo chant. Prem karo Sanskrit se. Sabse zyada. मैं करता हूँ. So next life, Lord, from first to 10 years, give me all knowledge of Panini, Vyakarana Sutras, and all those Laghu Siddhanta, Kaumidi and all, so that every intricacy of the Bhasha, then only every Veda mantra thoroughly can be enjoyed. Every of the Upanishad, Purana, Itihasa mantra, along with language and the theme, when I understand, the joy is 1,000 times. अभी तो हम लिटरेचर somebody's translation पढ़ रहे हैं बस. The translator, how much knowledge he has covered, his language also we don't know. Is it not? That Sanskrita pada has 10 meanings. This translator knows only one, and that also the 10th lowest meaning, and that is what he writes as translation, and only that we think the meaning of the Shastra. Such a badkismati hoga if you don't know Sanskrit. Is it not? If I know Sanskrit Bhasha, then I can understand the highest level what is meant by rishis. That is why Shiksham Vyakyasyama, all of that. Anyway, so the point is what? Beautiful is this mantra. I know at least one person has started the chanting of it yesterday or day before when I told, and that person is me. I don't know what others can start. अहं वृक्षस्य रेरिव कीर्तिः पृष्ठं गिरेरिव ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वा ऊर्ध्वपवित्रो वाजिनीव स्वमृतमस्मि द्रविणगं सवर्चसं सुमेधा अमृतोक्षितः इति त्रिशङ्कोर्वेदानुवचनम्. Okay? Keep chanting this mantra. This is Brahma Vidya mantra. You will enjoy it tomorrow when we see the meaning this way slowly. I am needing some time for my preparation and your preparation before entering Brahma Vidya because we are not so purest in our अंतःकरण samskara and all. अभी इतने तमस रजस में फंसे हैं ना, शुद्ध सत्य में होते तो I need not speak, you need not listen. I sit here, you sit there, like Dakshinamurti and Uttaramurti. I communicate and you receive. You are not at that level. Half of the attention is only on the computer and all that. Such people need preparation. तो prepare करके थोड़ा थोड़ा हमको समझना है daily. हो गया? ओम 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 Om, 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 Om. One way of satsang is I just tell superficially and go. And you also say, Swamiji, आपने अच्छा बोला. Like, Swamiji, आपने अच्छे नाचा, अच्छा आपने खेला. Entertainment. One way of doing satsang. We are not doing like that. We are trying to understand the heart of the Upanishad and the Upanishad Rishi through understanding the heart of the Bhashyakar. It is totally different effort. Genuine effort, deep effort, serious effort, sincere effort, greatest effort, glorious effort, most fruitful one. Studying every shabda of the bhashya and therefore of the mantra. We are not passing time. मैं आपके ताली बजवाने के लिए नहीं. We are searching, we are researching, we are pondering, we are pausing and contemplating. See? वृक्षस्य रेरिवा इति मंत्रः स्वाध्यायार्थ मंत्राम्नायः. स्वाध्याय च for what? विद्या उत्पयते प्रकरणात्. विद्या अर्थम ही इदं प्रकरणं न च अन्यार्थत्वम् अवगम्यते. स्वाध्यायेन च विशुद्धस्य विद्या उत्पत्ति अवकल्पते. See how much we talk. Only 4 lines we spoke for 35-40 minutes. Then only the deep conviction comes. Bhaiya, you are going to be taught a mantra. Of that you have to do the japa with the meaning, the background. That is called as swadhyaya. Only then the antakarana becomes shuddhi. With that only the vidya comes. Vidya is the purpose of the entire life, especially this Upanishad. Never keep all these things in mind. कितना पक्का क्लियर हो ऋषि and also Bhagavan Shankara that they give such a clear explanation. Like this was every of the mantra, but we never had that maturity that time. So we were superficially going through. With our 2 years of effort by the grace of Guru Parampara, we are getting taste of Upanishad with Bhashya and also ability to rightly understand and explain and listen and understand. Therefore, we are enjoying it now. अगर ये भी मेहनत नहीं किया होता तो दोस्तों पता ही नहीं था कि there is Upanishad, there is a Bhashya, there is such a beautiful meaning. Continue this now. After 1 year, imagine when you finish your Brahadaranyaka, Chandogya, come back and see. You look at Ishavas Upanishad, Ishavadya, Mantra, Karma, Savinyuktaha. Immediately you'll catch it. Oh, Ishavasya mantra is not for the karma, they are for Brahma Vidya. Because karma kanda is over in that particular prakarana, then is Brahma Vidya is taught. पढ़ते ही भाष्य आपको द डीप अंडरस्टैंडिंग आ जाएगा. And with the understanding of Bhashya, through Bhashya understanding mantra, there is nobody understanding greater than this. They might have experienced it, but not as glorious as direct mantra. Direct mantra is ultimate. Immediately after that is Bhashya. Then only anybody. When you thoroughly understand through the Bhashyam, you can know each one's commentary at what level they are speaking. They are in what level, we don't know. We don't doubt anyone. But what they spoke, uska level. Because I am at one level, my speech is different level. Because depending on the requirement, I increase or reduce the level. Therefore, you can't estimate me, but my lecture you can estimate. In the same way, भाष्य पढ़ो तो पता चलता है बंदा कितना उपनिषद में शास्त्र में है या नहीं है. Like a kathakar talking Bhagavad. You can by listening know he is start literal meaning he is telling, or he is telling what his guru told, or he himself did sadhana, or did he thoroughly study or not. पता चल जाता. In the same way, Bhashya Adhyanam one side gives us what is the meaning of the rishis when they mention this. The other side we will know whichever we are listening or studying what they are speaking. And मैं तो कहता हूँ once शंकर भाष्य समझने का कैपेसिटी आ गया ना, nothing else in the world is greater glorious than this. Okay, we may not be great enough to understand this or that, but there is nothing greater than this. You understand? कभी कभी फिसल जाता है बात, पल्ला नहीं पड़ता भाष्य का. आई एम नॉट एट दैट लेवल, बट भाष्य इज अल्टीमेट ऑलवेज. That is why Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badrayanam Sutra Bhashya Kruto Vande Bhagavato Punah Punah. The Bhashyakara is Avatara Paramatma only. Like Bhava Eva Bhavan. You are Shiva alone. Itime Nitaram Samajayata Chaitasi Gautukita. I always am in my conviction that Lord Shiva only came in your form to give us the Bhashya of the mantras, because original we are not able to understand. So all this keep in mind. Thank you. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavajishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Paramanshubhyo Parabrahmane. Sruti Matre Naman Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. So every Mahatma's commentary is great at that level. So when I say Bhagavan Shankara's Bhashya's glory, just keep that in mind. Everybody did their job of teaching in the given time to the available crowd. Okay. Shankara Bhashya is the nearest to the Shruti Mata. Nearest, not ultimate. Ultimate is direct only. And other than the Shankara Bhashya, many Bhashyas come. And each of them also help in that level. Is it not? But then the ultimate is giving mukti is only through the Bhashakara's way of teaching us. That is what. So all other things, they are all Paramatma Amsha only. Some of them are Siddha Purusha, some are trying to get Siddhi, some got the Siddhi but don't know how to tell, some are learning in telling. Everyone is in their own different level. All the Mahatmas me, they go on doing the seva. But Bhagavan ka avatar, Bhagavan Adi Shankara. You can see in that Advaita, Shankara Divgijam also, all that. Why we have to compare with others? Every Mahatma is great, but for us, Bhagavan Adi Shankara Bhashya. Okay? इतना है तो सब conclusion हो गया. Now 10 minutes give me. For